Hi friends, how are you today? I hope you are doing great. Thanks for joining me. Today we're talking about saying thank you and really being happy for what we have. Now, if you could only keep out of all the things you have, if you could only keep what you could carry in one trip, like one trip downstairs or one trip out the door or down the hallway, what would you keep? It's really hard. What would I keep? I don't know. And then if I could only carry the stuff that I wanted to keep, could I share that with others? These are some really hard questions. Let's watch our Whirl friends and see what they do.
The sea was oddly calm off the coast of Neo, New Jersey on that fateful day. The people had no idea what lurked beneath. Roar! Roar! Oh no, the monster approaches the city of Neo, New Jersey. Nothing can save you. Except one thing. The Chromobots, featuring Havoc Viper, Chaos Cobra, Renegade Rattler, Gargantuan Garter! An epic fight ensues. Hey, Clara! Cool action figures! Thank you. They're Japanese. And take this! Only one robot can be champion. Then it shall be me! No!
It's me! I am
Stop doing that! I was just playing with them. Well, they are delicate and collector's items from Japan.
You will give up the information, Mr. Garter Spy Man, once you feel the wrath of my solar laser.
Oh! Stop, Victor!
Well, if you don't want others to play with your toys, you probably shouldn't bring them to Sunday school.
They're not safe at home. My parents just got a new puppy. He chews on everything. He already ruined Atomic Adder.
Your toy tastes like plastic, Clara.
No!
Well, I think it tastes like plastic.
Clara, where are you going? You'll miss worship! I must fortify the outer wall. I must defend the Chromobots. Quick, Chromobots assemble. Come over here, guys. We gotta form a line against this monster. Hello? Clara, do you realize you're missing worship? I don't have time for worship. Why? What's going on? The Chromobots are in danger. The other kids want to play with them. Well, they are pretty fun-looking toys. They are not toys. They are the Chromobots, and they are collector's items from Japan. So, you're just gonna stay down here then? It's the only way I can keep them safe. Okay, but... What? Well, it's just that I always thought church was supposed to help remind us to pay attention to God, not soda cots. Chromobots. Right. I mean, they are really cool, but are they more important than God? Well, when you put it that way... Let's go back to worship. Will your Obowots be okay down here? Oh, they'll be fine. They are Chromobots after all.
The Clarabot has forsaken us! We must defend Neo, New Jersey ourselves!
It is about time we learn this lesson.
Take this, you villain!
Take that! Come back here!
Have you ever felt like Clara? Me too. Our Bible story is from the World Story Bible, and we are reading another story from Mark, and it's called Everything's Possible with God. Let's read. Mark 10:17 through 31. A man ran up to Jesus. "Teacher," the man panted, "I want to live with God forever. How can I be part of God's kingdom?" "You know God's rule," Jesus reminded him. "Don't kill anybody. Don't take things that aren't yours. Don't lie. Honor your father and mother." The man was excited. "I've followed those rules since I was a kid." Jesus looked at the man and loved him. "You must do something else too," Jesus said. "Sell everything. You have to give the money to the poor, and then you can come follow me." The man hung his head and he walked away. He didn't want to sell his things. Our rural friends say, "I bet you could give up everything to follow Jesus as long as I got to keep my baseball cards, and my TV and my bike, and everything means everything, Otto." The disciples were surprised. "Sell everything?" they asked. Jesus explained, "It's easier for a camel to fit through the eye of a needle than for people to enter God's kingdom if they love their possessions and their money. You have to love God more than you love your things. If we do all of those things, will we live with God forever?" wondered the disciples. "It's not about what you do, it's about God," Jesus replies. "You aren't in charge of who enters God's kingdom. God is in charge. And with God, all things are possible. With God, the first will be the last, and the last will be the first." Rural friends say, "What if it was a very small camel and a very big needle?" I don't think they make needles that big. Wow, that story was a lot. There's a lot of things in there that I wonder if you even understood why Jesus said all that. I mean, fitting a camel through the eye of a needle, what does that mean? And then the first shall be the last, and the last shall be the first. Are you confused? Because that's okay. Some things that Jesus said were for people way back when, and it was a long time ago, and it helped them understand. That's why I do stories like this, so I can help you understand what Jesus says. Jesus wants us to learn how to love each other, and part of loving each other is to help others. Part of helping others is making sure that you put other people before you, which that is hard sometimes. Sometimes it's hard to do something for somebody else and then take second place. But that's a really great way to show how much you love them. So that's our challenge this week. Who can you put before you? Who can you help, even though you might want to help yourself first? Maybe it's helping set the table for the family and letting everybody get their food before you. Maybe it's helping a friend with homework instead of going out and playing. Who can you help? Who can you put before you? You might be surprised how it makes you feel. All right, my friends, have a great day, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.